Alrighty, we are getting set up for the Salisbury Virginia Reunited game. This is a rematch of a golden goal game yesterday. So there's a lot riding on this. A couple storylines just so everyone is aware of where we're at. We are in day two pool play. The winner of this game is guaranteed at minimum a D2 bid to nationals. So there's a lot riding on this game right here for a game that yesterday went to a golden goal situation. Um, Also, sun is definitely a factor in today's game. It looks like, based on the coin toss, Virginia Reunited is going to be looking directly into the rising sun. The sun rises on the east. Is that right, Casey? Oh, I was not an earth science person. So, um, and Salisbury is in the green pennies. So, a couple disadvantages going potentially each way. It hopefully evens all out there, and we are brooms up. Salisbury with the uh, volleyball missed shot, recovered with a turtle, and keeper for Virginia Reunited. Both teams are in a maroon color, so that's where the pennies come in today. So Salisbury in green, Virginia Reunited in the orange maroon. Pass over, comes out of bounds, inbound for Salisbury. Uh, Also, looking at the clock, just truly shout out to USQ staff. I know this is a self-serving statement here on the live stream, but we have run ahead of schedule all weekend. I see no foreseeable changes to that going forward as we play some really good quad ball. Oh, a nice beat attempt behind the hoops leads to a Virginia Reunited capture on the volleyball on a turnover. For those that can't quite make it out on the live stream too, you can't ask for better fall foliage in the background. I mean, from where we're sitting here at the live stream tent, I've got greens, oranges, yellows, reds as the quad ball comes towards the hoops on our left. Number five, Virginia Reunited taking it up. Nice pass. Missed shot right at the hoops with a fight for the quad ball. Ultimately comes out. Control comes back to Virginia Reunited, but a shot missed right there at the hoop. So we're still 0-0 at 2 minutes of game time here. Again, this was a hotly contested game yesterday. And we're starting out right now and seeing no changes to where we ended up yesterday either. So a really good continuation of yesterday's game. A little slower setup, bringing it up for Salisbury. Swinging it around two passes. Nice beat attempt, Virginia Reunited. Immediate turnover and a little bit of fast place pushing. Pass across, picks it up, and that is a good goal. First goal on the board, Virginia Reunited, number 5. We are at 10-0. I will apologize in advance. I'm not even going to attempt to butcher names. Alrighty. Salisbury bringing it up, trying to set something up on offense, swings it around, gets beat. That is going to be a stoppage of play. The player was beat, probably didn't feel it while being brought down on the tackle. It's just going to result in a turnover and an off broom for Salisbury. Keeper for Virginia Reunited with the quad ball, choosing not to go with the fast break opportunity against one dodgeball and instead bringing it up slow with the rest of the team. Virginia Reunited with dodgeball control, as well as walking the quad ball up. A little action up top. Number 5 has been the main quad ball carrier right now. Swings it around, bringing the ball around. Some nice passing behind the hoops, but a great beat attempt. Scuffle for the ball. It looks like Virginia Reunited currently has clear possession on it, but the beaters clear it up with the dodgeballs. Looks like we also had dodgeball possession change hands. So Salisbury both makes the defensive stop and with dodgeball control. This beat attempt allows the pass around the hoops, and a great pass behind allows a goal for Salisbury, tying the game up 10-10. Unfortunately, I can't tell the number on the player that scored that there, but we are at 10-10. Again, this was a golden goal game yesterday. It is 10-10 at almost 5 minutes of game time this morning, with at least a D2 bid on the line. Dodgeball possession did turn over on that last one. Again, number 5, bringing it up, finding a little open space. A good shot makes it 20-10 in favor of Virginia Reunited. Working against dodgeball control, working with their beaters, trying to set something up that allows them to potentially, just a unfortunate drop on the pass there allows a quick, easy turnover there for VRU. A little faster up than we've seen most of the game. Again, it's been a little slower for each possession so far. And with that comment, I stepped right into it. We're back to the same setup up top. 5 drives right there again. That is their third goal of the game with 3 goals on the board. It is 30-10 VRU. Officially at 6 minutes of game time, Salisbury bringing it up the pitch. We have no sun as a factor right now. I thought potentially earlier in the game that could be a factor, but so far been easier. Some great defensive push, knocks the volleyball out. Pass behind though, Salisbury maintains. It looked like we had a delayed penalty call, but we had no harm, no foul, and we're going to get a stoppage of play for a dodgeball that decided to roll all the way to the fence. No fouls, no cards in the play. That was a no harm, no foul. That was a plain stoppage just for a rolling ball that decided not to stop this morning. But with that, we'll have dodgeball control in the hands of. Well, when I figure that out, I'll let you know. There it is. So possession on the dodgeballs has stayed with Virginia Reunited for most of the last couple of minutes. It was changing hands pretty rapidly at the beginning of the game, but VRU has kept it pretty solidly. Head ref is calling a beat. It did sound like we heard it from here, although you didn't see it right there on the back. So again, no harm, no foul, but it is going to be a quad ball turnover right here at the 7 minute mark. And with the change in the rule book this year, that dodgeball that did go flying out of bounds was moved to the line. The player was eligible to move to the hard boundary line. Salisbury moving it up a little faster again here. Some dodgeball play right at the top. The chaser just did not see that dodgeball coming from behind them after the initial play. A fast-paced push. Beaters trying to move it out, clear it out of the way. 84 with their first goal of the game for VRU. It is now 40-10 in favor of Virginia Reunited. With that goal and the pressure, Salisbury is electing to use their timeout here at 7:29. Probably a good choice to just regroup and see what's going on. Alrighty, we are coming out of that 1 minute timeout stoppage. I always like to give a shout out. Your head ref for today's game is Sean Fitzpatrick, rocking the blue sunglasses. Sun keeps peeking in and out, but we are at 7 minutes 30 seconds on game time out of a timeout for Salisbury. Let's see if they were able to regroup in that timeout break. and set something up here both to potentially win dodgeball control as well as see if they can put a goal on the board. The beater was able to move the ball nicely out of play, but it's right behind the hoops, and the chaser just did not know that that's where the beater was. Virginia Reunited picking it up quickly in the keeper's zone. Nice pass. Fortunate. Great beat by Salisbury to allow it, but the ball pushed around, finally cleaned up, picked up clear and away by Salisbury, but a contested quad ball. Lots of dodgeballs flying around, and somehow VRU comes out with that, resetting up top. Oh, stepped on the line. That is going to be a reset called by the head ref. Virginia Reunited keeping control, though. There was a second there where it looked like some possession change, but switched right back into the hands of the VRU beaters. Head ref being very audible, very clear on the reset use. A little ticky-tacky there, but it is in the rule book. So the reset has already been used on this possession by Salisbury. Another great beat to just prevent Salisbury from being able to head around the hoops. Virginia Reunited with the quad ball. A clear beat before seen by the head ref. The beater was beat in the back before natural motion on the pass. It'll be a green quad ball turnover. No penalty called. Salisbury going to run it with a little bit of pressure, pulling the beater out. Beater makes a great play. Salisbury behind, just missing the shot right there at the hoops. Picked right back up by a Salisbury chaser running with them. Great cleanup around the hoops to put it in with a good run. It is now 40-20. Another fast-paced attempt coming. Chaser tries to run through it, does get through, can't get through the second player coming for another tackle. Looks like we have a delayed penalty potentially with one of the ARs, but the head ref is right in that scuffle. Somehow Salisbury coming out with the ball, takes a shot attempt that goes wide right. It'll be an inbounds for Virginia Reunited. I was still seeing that hand up with a call facing towards VRU. The head ref didn't see it initially. So it looks like we're going to just stand with where we ended up. Head ref is going to politely issue some words of caution, it appeared like. But we're going to allow play to continue on. This is a full contact co-ed tackle sport. So whatever it was, we're going to correct it, but there was no card issued on that sequence. Another play where the reset is used very early in the possession. Let's see as this one develops if there's any issues that happens with that. VRU gets the shot out. It would have unclear on if it would have been a good goal had it went through. Salisbury defender though able to come up. Ultimately, it is keeper protected ball. Misbeat up top allows the ball to come out. Great pass, good shot. Salisbury puts it through, making it 40-30 as we approach just past 12 minutes of game time. Great beat up top, blocks the beat with the ball, coming down on the tackle, and is able to put the ball through the hoops, making it 40-40, all tied up. Player is still down. Looks like the head ref wants to confirm it with the goal ref. Head ref was pretty clear on the call. The head ref is handing it to the keeper, which means that is going to be a good goal here. That was already signaled. At 12:37, we are all tied up again. So again, that timeout, well used, well done by Salisbury to regroup. 3 straight goals unanswered. VRU, pass across, deflected. Shot attempt does go through the hoop. Oh, does not. Be before. Salisbury comes up with it, so we are pressing fast. That one definitely looked from our angle that it went through, but we're getting a beat before call on either the pass or the shot that negates that goal. Salisbury picks it up, takes a shot across, deflected and blocked, bounces right back into the hand of the keeper for Salisbury who puts it through. So we have 50-40. Score table is showing 40-40 currently, but we've got 50-40 on our stream. So we'll get some clarification on that in a few moments. Virginia Reunited running it up, pass behind, pass through the hoops. That is a goal for Virginia Reunited. First goal scored in quite some time allows them to really come in and tamper some of that momentum that it looked like Salisbury had. Alrighty, score table has adjusted on both sides, so we're right here. You heard it here first on the live stream. It was 50-50 the whole time. Shout out to Casey over here who is keeping us all honest. And shout out to anybody who's on the live stream with us. Halloween weekend, live quadball action from Glen Allen, Virginia. Shot attempt easily picked off in midair. Stoppage of play for a dodgeball that went flying off. That is always a tough call. There's no winners in that situation because you had a clear fast break chance. Looks like Virginia Reunited will still be able to run it. They do push off quickly. Nobody in front. Oh, great play by the chaser. Shot still attempted from an awkward angle. No shot attempt. Another shot that Virginia Reunited was able to pick up, but goes past the hoops. Stays keeper ball. Salisbury 50-50. This is what you're hoping for. You wake up, you be at the fields by 9 a.m. for a game of quad ball. You want it to be close. You want it to be contested. You want to see player making plays. That was not right grammar. That was also incorrect grammar there, but here we are. Beat up top, knocks the beater out and off broom. Quad ball Salisbury, beater comes in. Ball again, looked like it was a good shot that went through the hoops, but we're getting a beat before call. Attempted tackle to pick it up on Salisbury leads to their keeper off broom. So Virginia United slowly, but a little faster than earlier in the game, bringing it up the pitch, passing it off to the left, a cross pitch pass, little errant, but able to stay deflected and in the field. So Virginia United with possession of the quad ball. Let's see what they set up. A drop pass. The player that was receiving the pass was able to deflect it, but got beat. So Virginia United again still holding possession of the ball. Pass across, clear, and able to put it in with a little bit of enthusiasm coming, making it 60-50 Virginia United as we pass 16 minutes of game time. players asking about the score. Again, the live stream was never inaccurate. So shout out to our camera for picking up every single minute of action here. Shout out to the commentator myself here, self-serving comment. Shout out to our whole team and crew. Salisbury with the ball behind. Chaser is beat, but Salisbury able just a little faster to the scrum happening, able to pick it up. But we're getting a stoppage of play, it looks like. So it is going to be no foul, but it will be quad ball on the ground, which is picked up by VRU. Great pass, drawing the beater to throw the dodgeball, but getting it off with natural motion right across, and Virginia Reunited able to score another goal, pushing their lead up to 20. Salisbury's been pretty slow trying to walk it up the pitch. Haven't seen too much necessarily by way of set plays, but they have definitely had some great fast break opportunities. This some passing around, but their keeper was able to just pick that pass off midair. And Virginia United with quad ball possession as well as dodgeball control. Number 5 on VRU has probably been their best shooter this game with possession, bringing it up, tries to take the same shot that's gone in 3 or 4 times. Fast break opportunity, but great hit. Ball comes out. VRU picks it back up, and they're going to go with pressure. Tried to turn the corner there, but couldn't, so slows up their step, and they're setting it back up top with number 5. So a lot happened pretty quickly right there. But no goals. Number 5 driving it in. Same shot, but this time instead of a shot, it was a pass. Drew the dodgeball perfectly. VRU puts in another one on the little hoop there. Right. Salisbury with the ball over here, able to spin out of that tackle, passes it off to one of their chasers. Attempted there, but that one's going clear off the VRU player. So Salisbury is going to get to inbound that one behind the hoops. Player pushes it in, brings in the inbound themselves, tries to pass it off, but unfortunately that one's now going to go off of Salisbury. So that'll be a VRU inbound. They'll inbound it successfully and put it in their sure hands of number 5. Apologies on our scoreboard. The official score and timetable across the pitch from us just called the 19-minute mark. So if you're looking, we are not currently on final possession. VRU number 5 drives, makes the pass. It was the right pass attempt, just could not hold it in. Bringing it across. VRU's got 3 players behind the hoops, allowing them to push a little bit harder. Passes it off to the other player. Number 79, good pass to 91. Shoots and scores. Number 91, again, that little hoop has been open for a lot of this game. It looked a little messy there, but ultimately results in a VRU goal. Alrighty, so we are now officially at the 20-minute last possession mark. The beaters clear it out of the way. Salisbury pushes it, ultimately tries to push it through the hoop, is not able to power their way through. Number 5 comes up with a good wrap, ultimately pulls away with the quad ball. That'll hit the 20-minute mark. VRU in possession and up 90-50. we will go to our intermission break. Again, a lot is on the line here as we restart in VRU possession. The winner of this game will ultimately play Virginia Quadball, the UVA team, for the D1 bid, but the loser of that game gets a D2 bid. So the winner of this game fairly guaranteed to have a D2 bid. VRU pushing it up on possession, able to take a goal. Salisbury picking it right back up. Sorry, folks, a lot happening really quick. Goals on each side coming right out of the intermission as the snitch is on pitch. Sorry, flag runner. A lot of action happening there on the flag runner cam, so make sure you're paying attention there as we try and get to our set score of 150. Where we're ultimately at, though, is 100 to 60 in favor of VRU. VRU with the quad ball, a shot that looked like it was potentially kind of desperation there, results in a good goal for VRU at 110 to 60. That means VRU dangerously close to a flag runner catch to win this game and send them through at least to D2 bid. But Salisbury hanging in, driving up quick. Those fast breaks have been working all game. We're at 110 to 70. Salisbury Seeker with their first real chance uncontested at the flag runner. Let's see if they're able to make anything happen as the other seeker comes in this time. And that right here from the score time table looked like it could potentially be a good catch for Salisbury, which would change the dynamic of this game tremendously. So everybody is meeting up there. Again, it's 110.70 currently with a potentially good. It is a good Salisbury catch. Team A with the catch there. That makes it 110, 105. Alrighty, we're going to come out of the timeout for VRU. So both timeouts now have been used, one by each team. VRU with the quad ball and dodgeball control, trying a little fast pace. Good. I think that first shot went in, so number 5 is going to get credit for that goal. Would have been a great pass and led to an assist on the putback anyway, but the end result is the same. It is 120-105 as Salisbury tries to drive it up with a great beat coming in, allowing VRU to pick back up on quad ball possession. Slowing it down just a second to see what gets set up. The beater is able to clear out that top point defender. Happens again on the other beater. So number 5 able to walk it right in where they've been comfortable shooting all day. And that's exactly what happens. You heard it here first. 5 puts in, I believe, their 7th or 8th goal of this game. 2 away now for Virginia Reunited. Some well-deserved praise from the bench and the other players on the pitch. Missed beat around the hoops allows the Salisbury player to keep it without a beater in the area, putting it through the hoops. Again, the game stays interesting. We are at 130, 115. 2 goals to go VRU. Let's see if they're able to put one in here. They've had almost no issues since earlier in the game, driving it up with either a good pass or a great shot attempt. This time we pass it. A little sloppy on the pass, but still maintained by VRU. Passing it behind. Another assist from number 5 to number 9. A goal there for Virginia Reunited. 140, 115. 1 goal away for VRU. Couple more for that on the Salisbury side for what yesterday was a golden goal situation. Salisbury player pushing it through, tries to push it all the way through. It was stripped, went right back into the hands of another chaser. who just misses on the shot. So now Virginia Reunited with a chance to win this game, secure at least a D2 bid to nationals with a win and a goal right here. A shot attempt that was tried to be tapped in, but VRU able to maintain, able to drive over, push it through. We're seeing an all good. That makes it 150, 115 final score in favor of VRU. Some celebrations as they lock up what is guaranteed to be at least a D2 bid, but they get a chance to go win the regional and take a D1 bid. We'll see if they're able to take that away from Virginia Quadball when we come back for our rest of the bracket play on the college side of the bracket.